Well, guys, the salty bastard in the house here, coming at you on my debut episode. Going savage mode, as always, here. From under the bridge, you guys. From under the bridge tonight. As you can see, kind of a hot, muggy day out here. Hot as piss. Sweating worse than Dick Cheney at a charity event in here. Holy fuck. God bless us all. Anyway, let's talk about the American dream, you guys. So I think the American dream has actually been dead now for a couple of decades. And I think that people need to adjust their expectations, especially for you younger guys and gals out there. I think you need to adjust your expectations as far as what you can expect from this world and what you can expect from what life in this country is going to be like down the road and what it's going to be like for you starting out when you finally do the high school thing or do the college thing. You guys, here's the thing. I would start expecting less and being happy with less, because that's where the real peace is found in life, you guys. It's not about material possessions, having too much money, or always wanting more. You need money to survive. Don't mistake me. You need money to survive, and you should be somewhat financially stable. You should aim to be financially stable. But besides that, you guys, many of you will not see much more than just financial stability. And that is perfectly okay. But here's what I'm going to tell you. The American dream has always been about debt. It's never been about, I don't think, furthering yourself or having a family-based lifestyle. It's about debt. It's about putting money into certain people's pockets. If you think about it, you guys, everything that you are taught to do in life after high school, college, so on and so forth, is based on debt. You go to college, they have you take out student loans, debt. When you get out of college, you gotta have your status symbols. You gotta show the world that you've made it somewhere. So what do? You buy a fucking Cadillac that you're gonna use probably like a couple days a week to commute to work, all to impress a bunch of random fucking strangers. But guess what that comes with? That comes with debt. There's a fucking car note to that. It's debt. Debt. So what do you do after that? They say, hey, you gotta buy a house. It's a good investment. But what is that though? That's more debt. And in that case, you have to ask yourself, like, what is that at that point? All you're doing is you're starting off in the hole, in debt, miserable. And let's face it, you guys, the jobs are not paying more nowadays. The jobs are paying less. They are paying less, you guys. Wages are not going up. Cost of living is, though. Cost of everything is going up, but wages are not. And most of you are out there struggling because of that. And I have so much empathy for the middle class and poor right now, because I know that it's just something where it seems like it's an uphill battle, and it seems like you were sold a bill of goods, and it seems like you were sold a life that is unachievable, aka the American dream. Well, guess what, you guys? I think now is the time to reassign adjustments to, or not to reassign adjustments. Boy, I can't even speak today. To reestablish healthy expectations, you guys. If you are comfortable with less, if you're okay with having less, and less is more to you, and the experiences are more than the material stuff, then guess what? You will have money in your pocket, and you will do better. I can tell you this, you guys. If I'm somebody, and this isn't my life in general, but if I'm somebody making $15 an hour, let's say, or if I'm somebody that's not making a lot of money in general, let's say, but I have limited expenses, and I have a surplus at the end of my paychecks, and I have money I can put away, and I have money that I can live on, and I have money that I can pursue my hobbies and pursue meaningful things. Guys, that person is the new rich. That person is the new rich. The new rich is not the American dream and being a slave to the debt in your life. The new rich is having money left over at the end of every paycheck so you can save, invest, and have friggin' fun. Because really, that's what life is about, you guys. And not only that, life is about pursuing meaning, too. So if you want to spend more time pursuing shit that means something to you and pursuing relationships that mean something to you, don't follow the American dream. There's no need to follow it, because honestly, you guys, like I said, you're going to realize over time that the American dream died about 2 generations ago, or not 2 generations ago, maybe 2 decades ago. And it may have even been before that. But for those of you that are in your 20s, 30s, maybe even early 40s, you start to realize that shit just isn't the same anymore. And you start to realize that your paycheck buys you less. And you start to realize that the standard of living is not going up. And you start to realize that no matter how hard you try, or no matter how many advances you try to make in your career, that it's just an impossible rat race. So I guess what I would tell all you guys is that I would be happy with less. I would be happy with less, and especially for those of you younger people that are coming out of high school and college, adjust your expectations. Define success as a new measure. Define success not as debt, and not as living up to somebody else's expectations or society's expectations, but do what you feel is going to bring you meaning. Because honestly, you guys, meaning is not being up to your eyeballs in debt and trying to pursue some dream that doesn't exist anymore. So I guess what I'm saying is that the best thing you can do is to question what you've been taught about this dream, to question why you still believe in it, to question why others still believe in it. And again, I don't want you guys going out and being a bunch of morons and acting like a bunch of self-righteous pricks and judging other people because they believe in this. I'm saying is learn how to friggin' question shit and learn how to really assess things and really pick out things that you feel might not be serving you. Because honestly, you guys, being in a mountain of debt over what other people say you should do or what dreams you should pursue is going to lead to outright friggin' misery. And at some point, that's just how it's going to be for you. But I can tell you one thing. The PhD at Starbucks right now probably wishes that he or she saw life a little bit differently, and that probably wishes that they would have gone a direction in their life that was more fulfilling. Because I can tell you what, you guys, nobody wants to spend $100, $200 friggin' $1,000 to work at Starbucks or to work a job that they absolutely friggin' hate, you guys. But these are the conditions that society has really put on people. So I think that it's really important to, again, especially if you're young, watching this video and listening to this salty middle-aged bastard like myself here, let me just tell you, like I said, understand that life is short, and understand that living with regret is not a good thing. And understand that living and going to work every day to pay debt to make somebody else rich is not a friggin' dream, you guys. It's not a dream, you guys. Going to work every day to pay off debts to make somebody else rich is not a dream, you guys. It's an absolute damn nightmare. So don't do it. And I get it, you guys. Some of us can't work for ourselves and run our own businesses. But you know what, you guys? If we're going to go to work for somebody else and work 40 hours a week, you might as well have enough bucks in your pocket to say that, hey, I can do good shit with my life. I can pursue meaning instead of pursuing extra hours at work to pay off the debt that's really never going to pay me back over time, you guys. So understand, you guys, that the American dream is debt. The American dream is slavery. And if you can rethink that and sort of make sense of that, you may end up having a better life. And I'm not some dumb motivational speaker here. I'm not some dumb friggin' YouTube guru. I don't roll that way, you guys. I'm a salty, middle-aged bastard. Might be a little sour about some things, but I just like to speak my mind. And I like to put something out there that might help somebody else. So that's it for me, you guys. The salty, savage bastard here, tuning out.